Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm doing my presentation speech on Ronald Reagan's Tear Down This Wall. Here's the people viewing it today: Evan, Kyle, and I have my parents and my sister on FaceTime. Ronald Reagan was as American as apple pie. He loved his country and despised anyone who thought otherwise. Reagan was known throughout his term as a hard fighting guy who wouldn't take anything from anyone. Reagan's statement and famous quote, "Tear down this wall," directed to German leader Mikhail Gorbachev as well as the rest of the world, was a vital piece of his presidential time and American history. Today, I'll be discussing three things: the background of President Reagan, the speaking occasion for his speech, as well as how his message promoted the betterment of society. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, Ronald Reagan was born on February 6, 1911, in Tampico, Illinois. Uh, According to Doug West over at Soapboxy.com, Reagan's, roots were humble. Growing up in a poor family in the middle of the country with an alcoholic father, Reagan rose through the ranks in Hollywood to become a household name before beginning his political career. Reagan ran for president as a Republican and was sworn in as the 40th president of the United States of America on January 20th, 1981, beating out Jimmy Carter. Let's go ahead and discuss the historical backdrop of his speech. So, on June 12, 1987, Ronald Reagan began speaking at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. The purpose was to bring back the unity of the people. This is a point of significance because the Brandenburg Gate served as a symbol of both the division of Germany and the country's reunification. Also, it has become a very attractive landmark. The Berlin Wall also symbolized a lack of freedom under the communist state in Germany. Its purpose was to serve as a separation or a barrier between the communist East Germans and the democratic West. It was just such a horrible thing, what communism could do to a country, separating families and friends for, decades in this case. So Reagan spoke over a serious matter in an effort to revive Germany as one again. Coming from Peter Robson over at the Government National Archives, Reagan spoke these brave and could have been controversial words. General Secretary Gorbachev, if you seek peace, if you seek prosperity, for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. The infamous wall was finally brought down after almost 30 years of division, and today Germany stands united. So, Reagan really just proved to us that the right actions can really make a difference in the world, even today. So, Reagan was always a strong-willed man who was looking out for the betterment of the country and our society. Not only did he provide excellent foreign policies, but he handled things back home exceptionally. Another thing I'd like to add is a quote from the speech. Behind me stands a wall that encircles the free sectors of the city, part of a vast system of barriers that divides the entire continent of Europe. I felt this was an important introduction to his speech because it set the tone for what was to come. It was such a shame that over 100 lives were lost and some friends and family were separated forever. Reagan's legacy will live on in American history, and he's known to be one of the most conservative presidents that we've ever had. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.